Hello my friend and welcome to my channel. Today I've got Bases Loaded Lacquer SB25, Maniology M315, and Bases Loaded Lacquer Shutout and on the black to stamp with. I've started off with Nailtiques Formula 2, and here is Bases Loaded Lacquer SB25. The SB stands for small batch or special batch. Isn't that pretty? So Halloweeny. Had to play with this one. So this is a beautiful jelly yellow. It's almost a mouthful for me. And it's got little bitty purple and I think white and black glitters. Maybe not white. We'll see here in a minute. Oh, hi Woody. How you doing? No, just purple and black. And I think there's yellow in there too. But this one was just so unusual and unique, but it screamed Halloween for me, so I had to use this one. Ooh, Woody's busy today. Getting all that extra off my skin. I am going to do a third coat, but I'm stopping at that. I don't do more than 3 unless I have no choice. I'm going to top it with I&Ms out the door. I'm going to get it to dry down so that I can do some stamping, some Halloween stamping. I am so excited. You guys, I love, love, love Halloween manicures. Love them. And here is my swatch photo. Can you see the shimmer? Love it. Maniology M315. Another one of my Halloween plates that I recently purchased from Maniology. Gonna get that blue film off of it and get it cleaned with some acetone. Quick wipe with a lint-free wipe. And here is Bases Loaded Lacquer on the black. And Shutout by Bases Loaded Lacquer. And I've got my Maniology cube stamper and my Maniology scraper. Turns out I'm gonna need more stampers than just the one, so don't be surprised when some more hop in here. So I'm going to do some advanced stamping, reverse stamping, whatever you want to call it. Oh, those images of the little ghost are just too cute. So we're going to get another full-sized image. These are going to be like my quote-unquote accent nails. Going to have some accent nails going on today. And then just some straight-up stamping too. Because, like I said, I love Halloween manicures. And I think I have figured out why. Let me get this plate clean with some acetone and I'll tell you. So I think the reason why I love Halloween manicures is because of the color combinations. You've got the orange, black, purple, white, that funky Halloween green. I think it's the color combos that get me. So I have pulled this image up in white and I am cleaning off my excess with a piece of tape and I'm stamping that down. Now y'all see that it's white right now, but later it changes. And we're going to do another little ghost image. Again, getting that excess up with the tape. And so I'm just putting ghost on the other nails. I'm doing ghost on 3 nails, and then I'm putting the decals that I'm making over, you know, on my ring finger and my thumbnail. So I love this plate because you can use the different ghost images, and then they've got different face images too. Now, since my polish had glitter in it, you don't get the full effect of this, but I still did it. I still stamped them and put them on there because I could see them. But I think that that's just really cute that you can do that. And you can see the stamped part that was done in white still looks white. Here in a little bit, I think it may be after the top coating and whatnot, it does change. It changes to more of a light yellow. And I was okay with that because it's just, you know, when chemical changes happen like that, it's a spooky, ghostly kind of thing. Very, very poetic here for this here manicure. Alright, got my little ghost done. I'm going to clean this plate off, get it ready to put away. well, put back in the stack, because it might make another, I don't know. We're going to try to get through all the new stamping plates. But I put the smudge-free top coat on all of those nails. And now I'm putting some of the Wet n Wild clear on a stamper. And then I'm just stamping over this image over here on that's stamped out on my stamper. And I'm doing this because I'm scared if I try to brush it on over that black that it might smear. And I'm wanting to fill this in. So I learned this trick from Guyleen, and she learned it from somebody else, and we're using it. I don't know who to credit for it, but whoever did it, thank you, thank you. So I'm going to use Shutout to fill the images in, and my little skinny Maniology detail brush. And we're just going to bebop on through this. Going to fill these little images in white. My little ghosties. And I just think these images are just adorable. I'm into the cutesy Halloween stuff. I'm not too into the gory. I can be into the haunted or the scary, but not really the gory end of it. And that's just a personal preference. I mean, I can appreciate a manicure on somebody else, but I'm not going to wear a gory one, typically. I don't know. Can't say never, because, you know, you never say never, because sometimes things come up. Collabs or just a mood or whatever. So we're just going to let that one rest there. So we're filling these in, and this little Maniology brush does really well. You know, I'm back and forth. Sometimes you use a brush, sometimes you use a dotting tool. You use what's comfortable for you, what works for you. That'd be the way to do that. And I'm realizing as I'm doing this, there's not going to be much of the yellow peeking through, or the base color peeking through on this one. So I am leaving a couple of spaces empty, just so at least a little bit of it does. Because you guys know, I want to see that pretty polish underneath too. The one that inspired this manicure to begin with. Alrighty. So that one looks pretty good. And now I'm going to do the other one. And there's more open space on this one, so I'm feeling pretty good about it. And, you know, my nails aren't that long, so I don't know why I feel the need to, you know, fill in the whole entire stamped image. But I do. It's just a habit of mine. I guess because when I hold it up to my nail, I might decide I want this part or that part of the decal on my nail. And so maybe that's why I do it that way. So I do hope you guys are having a good one. Hope everything's going good in your neck of the woods. I would love to hear what you've been up to. Me, I just get up and go to work every day, Monday through Friday, every day, and squeeze in my little nail habit in between. Oh, and a little gardening. We've planted our fall garden. We've got baby bok choy and spinach and lettuce and greens. I'm going to be using the Anchor and Heart sticky base coat. I can't remember the name of it. I am so sorry. But I am going to use that to help apply the decals. To make them, you know, add something sticky there for these to stick to. Alright. So, by the way, that decal was pretty dry. I try not to rush my decals. Every once in a while I get impatient and have a moment. But they're better when they're just a little crunchy around the edges. It makes breaking them off a little easier. I'm just using that little cuticle tool to go around them and kind of pick and cut part of this decal off. And it has tried to fold over on itself. Let's stop that from happening. Alright, so we're going to get our little nippy scissors out here. And my thread nippers. That's why I call them a nippy scissors, because they are called thread nippers. And I like them because I can use them with my left hand or my right hand. Love these little scissors. So I'm going to trim off as much as I can with them. Because, you know, cleaning up black and white nail polish around your cuticles and all that dry skin around your fingernail, yeah, it can make quite the mess. So back to the gardening. What else have we planted? Mustard greens and turnip greens and garlic. Got my garlic in the ground. And I either planted carrots or radishes. I can't quite remember. And then green onions. So I'm looking forward to seeing if we do well on that this year. So other than nails, the gardening thing is a thing. It's definitely good stuff. Nice little treats out of the yard. I can't feed me and my husband with it completely, but it is nice to have treats, fresh treats out of the garden. So we're just going around and using some acetone. I use pure acetone for my cleanup, but if you're not comfortable with that, you can definitely use just regular nail polish. It's just going to take a little longer to get it all cleaned up. And I'm tapping across the edge on the flat side of my brush to get that one bit. That seems to work pretty good for me. And here we go, anchor and heart again on the other accent nail. I don't know why I felt the need to put another picture in there. I knew what I was using. So anyway, hi Woody, how you doing? Alright, so here we go. We're going to get that one on there. Mush it down. Push it till it sticks good. And then get the nippers back out. And trim this down a little bit. But I really ended up loving this one. I know it's a little funky, but you guys, I love funky manicures. I do. I just, I don't mind wearing stuff that other people wouldn't wear. And I don't care how old I am. I'm going to wear whatever funky junk on my nails that I want. It's not like I got to explain myself, I just tell them I'm a nail junkie. This is what I wanted to do. Get that all trimmed down. And now we're going to hop in with the acetone. I need to go back to using my conditioner in my little cleanup cup there with the pure acetone. I need to get it back together and start doing that again. I don't know how I fell out of that habit, but I do hold my brush flat when I go across the end like that. And I just kind of go around and work it a little bit at a time. Let some of that acetone just kind of seep into it. Melt it to the nail. And, and then when I wipe back over it, it's a little bit easier. It gets more up that way. And this is a long video, so if you've made it this far into the video, I want to thank you. Thank you so much for your patience and your love by watching this. Alright, now we're going to fine tune this. Get that fingernail and all that skin just totally cleaned up. Do some tapping with my finger. Alright, so now that they're all done, I'm going to top everything. I've topped the other ones with smudge, but I'm going to top these two decals with smudge-free top coat as well. Isn't that yummy? Oh, I love it. I love it. Alright. And now that those are dry, I'm going to top them with the Posh Top Coat. Now, you can see what I was talking about with other little ghosts. They've turned yellow now. I guess after sitting for a while, they're picking that color up from the base, which, like I said, it's a spooky, ghosty kind of thing, so I'm okay with it. And we're going to top those with some Posh Top Coat too, because I didn't do that earlier. I'll cap that free edge. And here is the swatch photo in glossy form. Alright, now I'm going to use the Anchor and Heart Sea Glass. This is their matte top coat, and I love this matte top coat. Somebody recommended it to me, and I'm so sorry I can't remember who you are off the top of my head, but this is some good stuff. So there is one swatch photo, and let me get that thumb in there. There we go. But I hope you enjoyed this one. Leave me a comment. I want to thank you for watching. Until next time, be good to yourself.